House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to next week's episode of House of the Dragon. Last week, another fantastic episode, man. I feel like these first two episodes have been absolutely amazing, man. It really does feel like we're back in Game of Thrones, but it also has its own kind of, feel to the show with all the new characters and everything. And I feel like, I feel like the characters that they have here, I feel like it's a good mix. Obviously with Game of Thrones, you had a lot of characters. With this, you had a lot of characters too that are all big players in the game. And I feel like they've done a good job with the introduction to them and kind of getting you attached to some characters, making you like some, making you not like some. Like with Daemon, I don't know if I'm going to completely hate his character at some point, but right now I'm at the point where it's like, yeah, he's the villain kind of, but I also kind of like his character, With Rhaenyra, I fuck with her. She's a dope character coming up and everything like that. Obviously, you got King Viserys. Last episode, he kind of made his choice to move forward and marry Lady Alicent, Otto's daughter, which... I mean, either way, either way, I feel like if he would have went with Lord Corlys, his daughter, it would have been the smarter decision. I know, like, how young his daughter is. Alicent's young as hell, too. Different times, straight politics and everything like that. I feel like if he was just doing it straight off of politics, off of the smart decision, it would have been to go with Lord Corlys' daughter. Obviously the family, the bloodline, everything like that. I get kind of why he went with Alicent. She's a bit older. She's still young. She is a bit older. He's used to her company more and stuff like that. I don't know, man. It is what it is. Favorite scene from last week's episode definitely was when Rhaenyra came up through the clouds on the dragon. Badass as hell. I'm excited to see what we have in store for this week, man. So I'm going to stop wasting time, guys. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. I really hope they do a good job with the show through and through, though. With Game of Thrones, I know everybody has their own opinions about it. Personally, I didn't like how it ended necessarily, but I still liked the show as a whole, and I still enjoyed, every episode up until the end even. I know some people, they only enjoyed like up to season 5. Some people enjoyed up to season 8 and then they didn't like season 8 at all. Everyone has their own opinions on it. Personally, I thought it was good through and through. The ending, overall, I didn't like that much, but I still enjoyed season 8 as a whole, season 7, season 6. I thought it was all great, but I'm hoping with this show that they can, however long they go with it, I don't know how many seasons are planned, but I hope when it does come to an end, they do end it good. But I hope it doesn't end for a while. I hope this is a show with a lot of seasons like Game of Thrones, because after they finish this, I don't know what else they can really do in the Game of Thrones world. I mean, maybe sequels, but...
The sea snake will have your boxy fucking head! No, please! Ah!
Yeah, motherfuckers letting the crabs eat them alive and getting staked through there. Oh my god.
Fuck your whore mother and bastard father! No! No!
He tossing the crabs on them too. He ain't even letting the crabs, get up there on themselves. Bro, that would suck. Eaten alive by crabs, bro. Is that the dragon? Yep. Look at that fucking shot, man. Ooh, I got chills. That is a beautiful shot, man. Oh, he's gonna kill you. Yep. I mean, he's here to handle this and make himself look good. He ain't here to save every single one of y'all. You know what I mean? You really thought he was gonna come down all nice and gentle? Nah, you already down there. You pretty much done. Retreat to the caves? Y'all about to get cooked alive in there, bro. Dude, his dragon is so lanky, man. It's so like long and skinny in comparison to some of the other dragons, like especially Daenerys's.
Where are you? I'm gonna feed you to your own crabs!
Y'all firing flaming arrows at him like he ain't a whole ass dragon, bro. That's literally just bouncing off of him. His scale's so strong, man. Ooh, they were going for Daemon though. I guess that is a weak point for him, Man, and he's wearing armor too. He got hit right in a weak spot. What are the odds, huh? Dude. I really love how all the dragons don't look the exact same. His even from Rhaenyra's looks so different. Oh, is this the wedding already?
Yes, he does.
Oh, wait.
He may yet, brother, but this morning he insisted on eating porridge with his hands.
It will.
We had a 2-year time jump again? We had a big time jump again.
It only remains for Viserys to name him heir to the throne.
I wouldn't be so sure.
He's the king's firstborn son.
I don't know that his grace sees it so clearly.
Then it lies with you to make him see it, Lord Hand.
Your Grace.
So Alicent already had a kid? There's been a 2-year time jump and she looks pregnant again.
Crabfeeder has dug in for siege on Bloodstone while his men sabotage our fleet under the cover of dark.
Not today, Tyler.
The matter of the Stepstones is regrettably urgent.
It's been 3 years. It can wait another 3 days.
That's his problem, man. He waits too long. He doesn't act.
Were he to intervene now after so long, it would make the crown appear weak.
Can someone tell me where in the 7 hells Rhaenyra might be?
Under the dragon.
She out here chilling. I mean, it makes sense she don't want to be around that, you know? Probably still got some sore feelings about everything.
Your Grace.
Did I say to stop?
Not talking to you. Talking to the queen.
Your presence is wanted in the outer courtyard. The royal hunt ready to depart.
Decided to remain here and read instead.
You may go, Samwell.
You are to stay by order of the princess.
The queen commands you to leave the Godswood at once.
Damn. Yeah, she does have that higher power. Samwell. Like Samwell Tully.
None of it needs be this way in truth, Rhaenyra.
Like, I get why she feels that way, but it's also like, it ain't Alicent's fault, you know? She didn't even want this. Her dad forced her to be there, and then he chose her. You know, she can't... And what is she gonna do, deny him?
Oh, I'm not sure how I could. I've never been to the Stepstones.
Your dear uncle is the great mind behind this war, is he not?
I wouldn't know, I've not spoken.
Something like that.
It's made a mess and the king must put an end to it. Send fleets and men and clear out the Triarchy for good.
Look at that little pug. Did they have pugs back then?
And how have you served the man with late lady red wine, waiting cake?
Damn. No mercy.
I'd do anything for my queen. Or lady wife.
He wants to wed her, man. She don't care about that stuff, man. Again, she reminds me a lot of Arya. You know, not the typical lady in the show and stuff. Wants to do her own thing. Yeah.
Princess, wait!
Don't make a scene now. Yeah, dude, I feel like she might end up going out and siding with Daemon. Her and Daemon, I mean, like, in the first episode, they seemed a little close the way he gave her the necklace and everything, and we're talking. Obviously, episode 2, he didn't want to hurt her.
The beast is upward of 35 stone. We now have his trail. Before the dragons rolled over Westeros.
And on this day of all days. I've never been one for signs of importance, Your Grace, but if the gods did wish to show their favor...
Him and Otto seem to be closer too a little bit. I mean, he's the Hand of the King, so they always been close, but I don't know, seems a little bit different now that he's been with his daughter for a while.
I had this forged in the Golden Gallery in honor of Prince Aegon. I hope it might provide the killing stroke against your white heart. King of the King's Wood. It's as if the Seven themselves had blessed this day.
Thank you.
So they said too. The other people, they said it's a sign from the gods. That's what Otto said.
I would be honored to take the Princess Rhaenyra to wife, Your Grace. What I offer you, the crown and your daughter, is strength.
Do you think that House Targaryen wants for strength?
If someone offered you more dragons, would you not take them?
Do you have dragons to offer?
Yeah. There ain't really nothing above dragons.
Rhaenyra may take her place there by my side without shame, and feel herself well compensated for her loss in station.
What loss of station?
If you were to name young Aegon heir, Your Grace.
Yep, because that's obviously going to be the plan. That's going to happen eventually.
Have your bannermen questioned my choice of heir?
Of course not, Your Grace.
It is your sworn duty to report rebellion stirring in my kingdom.
There has been nothing of the sort, Your Grace.
I did not decide to name Rhaenyra my heir on a whim. All the lords of the kingdom would do well to remember that.
Damn. Hey, he's holding true to it at least. You know? Saying that she is still the heir. And that Aegon ain't gonna take her place, but... He cares for Rhaenyra, man, he does, but again, it's all, like, this time it's about duties and responsibilities when you're in a position like this.
The huntsman has the trail, Your Grace, and has sent out the hounds. It won't be long now until the White Hart is cornered. What do you make of Lord Jason's proposal?
That man's pride has pride.
He's gonna talk him into it.
You might be more comfortable with one closer to home. Prince Aegon.
Marry them together? I mean, you know, the Lannisters, they be on that shit. And I mean, it is her half-brother, but still.
But it would cease the endless proposals for Rhaenyra's hand.
Bro.
Not to be suffocated by all this fucking politicking.
Let us speak no more of it.
He wants to relax, man. Bro, but I mean, like, you know the Targaryens, they be on that shit. But still, 2? We thought 12 was young last episode. Shit. Next episode is gonna be somebody that ain't even born. My God. Is he gonna end up naming them? Is he gonna end up naming her and Aegon to be together?
If Einstead forbade her to wed a Lannister, she would have run off with Lord Jason out of spite. A truly great Targaryen king I am. Powerless over mine own daughter of 7 and 10.
Do you wish to hear my opinion on the matter?
Just like last episode. About being married. Oh shit, more? Yep, that motherfucker ran through his shit. Oh my God. Damn, that thing's out for blood, bro. You got it? That thing is out for blood, bro. That motherfucker came charging. Oh shit. Yeah. Probably the first one she's killed. Taking out some anger. What a cut. Man, that's one hell of a fire.
Is everything all right, Your Grace?
I named her to protect the realm from Daemon.
And yeah, he's still causing chaos.
My obsession killed Rhaenyra's mother.
Viserys.
I thought Rhaenyra was the way out of my abyss of grief and regret. And naming her heir would begin to set things right.
Oh, it did.
I never imagined I would remarry. That I would have a son.
Yep. He wants to name his son heir, but he doesn't want to betray Rhaenyra either. You know he's got to have those doubts, man, just like everybody else around him. After fucking Jason Lannister said that and what Otto said.
He's the firstborn son of the king. To deny that he is heir to the throne is to assail the laws of gods and men. The road ahead is uncertain, but the end is clear. Aegon will be king.
One way or another, I'm sure. You see Viserys is already on that path kind of too. You know, he's already thinking that. But he just feels so bad for Rhaenyra and what happened. The way everything happened, you know?
Rhaenyra has come of age. She must needs marry a High Lord who will honor her, defend her, and serve her as king consort. Her wishes in this matter are irrelevant.
Yeah, I don't care what she wants.
Is it better for the realm if the crab feeder thrives or is vanquished?
Either way, you're gonna upset some people. Might as well do what's best for the realm.
Hand deliver this to Prince Daemon yourself.
At once, Your Grace.
He's gonna go help him, isn't he? Send aid.
I'm sending word to Daemon.
Aid is sailing to the Stepstones.
Did he make call for help?
He would sooner die, but his king does not mean to allow that.
Yeah, his pride, man. Daemon himself ain't gonna be the one to ask for it.
You might as well peddle me for what you can. A mountain stronghold or a fleet of ships. Jason Lannister knows it. You said it yourself. The lords of the realm gather like vultures to a carcass, hoping to feast on my bones.
Yep, just sending tons of gifts, trying to get her to be married.
I myself was promised to your mother when I was
10 and 7 years of age. The Vale had an army to rival the North. I've heard that story since I've had ears to.
I do not seek to replace you, child. You've been much alone these last few years. Alone and angry. I will not live forever. I wish to see you contented. Happy, even.
You think a man would do it?
What would you have me do?
If it was for advantage, you would have wed Lena Velaryon.
Yeah. That was the smarter decision.
That is true enough. You must marry. Strengthen your own claim. Search him out. Find one that pleases you. As I did.
He does just want her to be happy, man. That's the thing. In this world, too, most people, especially fathers, don't care about what their daughters want. You know, he seems like he does, and he's trying.
But I swear to you now, on your mother's memory, you will not be supplanted.
I feel like she's gonna be, man. You know, Alicent, Otto told her to convince Viserys, and I feel like he's gonna be convinced at some point, man. You know, either that or killed. You know, there's always that option in this world, right? But I mean, if he's killed now before Aegon's named, then Rhaenyra would take the spot. No. Oh, we in this bitch. Is that Daemon's dragon, or did the king send a dragon too?
We are faltering, and the Triarchy knows it. We must press the attack. Continue sending the dragons.
It's pointless, father.
Dragons? How many dragons they got here?
I will not have you stoke mutiny.
Daemon came here because Lord Corlys, you know, he wasn't the one who necessarily wanted to start this war.
If you do not seize control of this war, my lord, the crabs will soon dine on all of us.
I mean, Daemon could really just peace out if he wanted.
I bring word from His Grace Viserys Targaryen.
Sending in backup. But Daemon never sent a letter asking for help. Yeah, Daemon wants to be seen as the savior, man. Daemon wants to be seen as the savior, man. He doesn't want his brother to come in and save the day.
I have ordered 10 ships and 2,000 men to set sail from King's Landing to join the effort in the Stepstones, though time and circumstance have seen us estranged. Know that it is not my desire to see you fail in your cause. I shall pray nightly to the gods for your safe return.
He wants his brother to be safe, man, you know, even after everything they've been through. He's still his family. Look at all them crabs. Oh, is Daemon gonna go sacrifice himself? He's gonna be the man to come over here for bait. Jesus, look at all those bodies, man. Having crabs eat you alive, that, like, you gotta be, that's one of the most fucked up ways. Is he throwing in the white flag? Oh shit. I don't know if he really means this or if he's being the bait. They're not gonna kill Daemon off. I mean, this is Game of Thrones. That's Valyrian steel too. Oh shit. Yeah. Dude, if he can make it through all this. But this is what I'm saying, man. Daemon wants to be the one to save him. He doesn't want his brother to come and save the day. Jesus, this is badass as hell. He's looking in the sky for that dragon. Just sending him out in fucking waves, bro. Daemon is good. He is one of the best, you know? Oh. I mean, he had to take out a couple of waves of men to bait them all out. So now he can just barbecue them all, huh? But is Daemon gonna really die? There comes the dragon, bitch. Fucking barbecued. Yeah, wait. Bitch, who was that? Oh, well, they did say they had multiple dragons, huh? Daemon into the battle himself, though, kinda, you know, that's what he wanted. Yeah, they said they had multiple dragons here, man. Shit, that's the first time we saw that dragon in particular, no? Because that's not Daemon's. Damn. Dude, the tail on that one looks badass. Dude, just picking him up and chucking him. Quick work of him, man. Feed him to the crabs. Covered in blood. Daemon was the one to end it, dude. Man, is that it? It is. Woo! Season 1, episode 3 of House of the Dragon is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. I know people were complaining last week about not enough action. Well, there's your fucking action, man. Holy hell. I don't know, even last week's episode, I don't mind like slower episodes where there's not a ton of action. Like, is the action in the show absolutely fantastic and is it one of the things I love about it? Yeah, but I don't need action, like a ton of action every single episode, man. I thought last week's episode was great, and I think this week's episode was absolutely great as well, man. I love seeing all of the different dragons and how different they all are, man. You know, like Daemon's dragon is so different from Rhaenyra's. Rhaenyra's is so different from this dragon we saw at the end. I think that's our first time seeing this dragon in particular. I don't know whose dragon it is specifically or the name of it, but you can definitely tell the shapes are different. Like its tail is a little bit wider. Its body isn't as long and lanky as Daemon's. Like, I love how they're all designed so differently and they're not just like copy and paste ones, you know, they're all so different and it just adds to it, dude. And seeing the dragons fight more and more is just absolutely amazing. I said it earlier in the episode, but the dragons were one of my favorite aspects to Game of Thrones originally. Just seeing them, you know, fight in the war and stuff like that, which obviously we didn't get early on because they were just in the eggs and they hatched and they had to grow. But, you know, the later seasons, like season 5, 6, 7, 8, we saw them a lot more. But this show, we just get to see them off rip, and there's a ton of them. I think on the first episode, they had 10 adult dragons, and obviously they have some dragon eggs, and maybe there's, you know, some baby dragons that are already born and growing too, but 10 adult dragons already, man. It's going to be so interesting to see them come out and more into play in the show throughout it. You know, because at this point, I feel like all we've seen really is Daemon's, Rhaenyra's, and then the one from this episode, which I'm assuming is Laenor's, I think is how his name's pronounced. Is it Lord Corlys' son? I'm assuming? Or somebody that's, if it's not his son directly, it's somebody that's related to him, obviously. But the one that Viserys was talking about, Rhaenyra possibly marrying, which... Again, you know, with this show in the Game of Thrones world, you normally don't have a father too often who actually cares about their daughter, you know, what they really want, so to speak. I mean, obviously with Ned, he did, and he was a good dad and stuff. He wasn't around a long time, but, you know, I mean, he helped Arya with her fighting and everything like that, because she didn't want to go to the route of being a lady, and she wanted to fight. You know, he hooked her up with the trainer and stuff like that before he passed and everything. But, you know, you see Viserys, he actually really does care about Rhaenyra, and he did really love her mom, you know. It's just, again, it's all about tradition and what's expected of you when you're in a high position of power like that. And that's the thing, too, as Rhaenyra was talking about earlier in the episode, you know, like how everybody wants to be in her position, you know. I forget who said that. I think it was it Lady Allison that said that, or was it? I think it was Kristen. I think Kristen had said it earlier when they were out in the woods, how people wanted to be in her position, but she's like, yeah, it's because they've never been here. It's like, you know, there's a lot of people in the world, you look at them, you know, whether it's famous people or people in higher positions of power, and you look at them and it seems like they got it all good and whatnot. But at the end of the day, you know, no matter what situation you're in life, everybody has their own, you know, everybody has problems, and there's pros and cons to it. There's different levels to it, you know, like, no matter where you're at in life, you're gonna have issues. You know, if you're at a point in your life, you're solving some issues and stuff like that, or you have money problems or whatever it is, you fix that problem, you're eventually gonna have a new problem. That's the thing with life, man. Life is essentially just constantly solving fucking problems, man. You know, you think like, oh, once I get to this point or once I solve this, I'll be good. You get to that point, you solve that, something else comes up, man. And it's kind of a similar situation to that, you know. Like other people have their own problems, and she has her own problems too. They think if they were her that they wouldn't have any problems and everything would be just 100% good, but it's not the case, man. And that's just life, you know. Life is something. But another fantastic episode of House of the Dragons in the books, man. I don't know how you guys feel about the show, but personally, I've loved these first 3 episodes. I think they're doing an absolutely fantastic job with it. You know, the story is great so far. The characters are great for the most part. Some characters I'm more attached to already than others. You know, I feel like with Daemon, he's a good character because it's like, I feel like you're kind of supposed to dislike him, but I also do kind of like his character, you know. And I don't know, man. Everything just looks so good. The effects, the action, the gore, the dragons especially. I feel like they did a fantastic job with them. I'm super excited to see where the show goes, and I hope they do. I hope they do play it out for a while. I don't know if this, I don't think this is based on any books like Game of Thrones. So I don't know what their plan is for the show. I don't know how many seasons they have planned out or what, but I really do hope that this does drag out to, you know, a long show like Game of Thrones did. And I hope that they do not end it on a bad note and they do not rush it. But guys, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys did enjoy this reaction video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, everybody? I hope you guys all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. What is a movie or TV series that you guys would like to see me react to next? Want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Silas Kane, and the homie Alexander Collins. I appreciate your guys' insane support, man. If you guys want to join the Patreon family, link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.